I have a new camera set up so you can see all my paws and my flaws and all. Let's go live, let's go live. Is it on fire everywhere? That's today's live stream. It's not very good. It's not a very good camera angle. Let's try and make it a bit nicer. Okay, it's just gonna have to be. We're just gonna have to look like this. We're just gonna have to look like this, and people are just gonna have to deal with this. Is my face. This is my face. I am. Hello. Can I not put a nice filter on it? Do I have to look like this? This is your own fault. You started this. See, every live stream I go, I'm gonna make an effort today. I'm gonna make my makeup look really nice, and I'm gonna do my hair really nice. And then it gets to the time, and every time I come online, in an appearance and a manner that I should not be so comfortable with, coming online and talking to strangers. Like I should not be this comfortable coming online, talking to you like a hot mess if I'm trying to grow my TikTok and I'm trying to grow my online following and I'm trying to build. I should come on and be like, wow, she's got her shit together at 2 o'clock on a Tuesday. And instead, hello gang, how are we today? I thought, welcome. Hello Caroline, hello Vanessa, hello EKP33, hello Neil, hello. How are you all? I spoke to a friend earlier today. I got a message from a friend which was really sweet. She was like, how are you? You're in LA. Like, how are you, checking in? Hope you're okay. Which is very nice to hear because I haven't heard from many people actually. And we were talking about like where in the world like could you live? Like she was talking about winning the lottery. Do you guys play the lottery? Are you big lottery fans? I think it's redundant. I'm like, no, I'm gonna make my own money. Like I'm just gonna make it. I'm gonna make a fuck ton. And then I've got a few friends that always play the lottery. Always play the lottery. And I do play it. And here's a few things that I have. Number one, every time I buy a scratch card I win. Every time. I don't know how, but I always win £1. Like I win my pound pack. Like I spend £1, win £1. Whenever I play the main lottery, I've never won like a big amount. If I won a big amount, how would, like I think like it would be cool, like it would be great, like that seems to be, I think the main problem for most people right now is cash flow. Would that be accurate to say? Hey Taylor, how are you gorgeous? Are you at work? I think it's cash flow. What do you think? I think the main problem is cash flow. I won £5 on a scratch card and was shocked. Exactly. Like it's amazing what a little win we need to feel encouraged. Like we need a tiny win and we feel very encouraged. She was saying like where in the world would you go? And I was like, I don't know where you go. Like do I go to Poland? Do I go to Krakow? Do I go to London? Do I go, like where do I go? Like because Bernie's not liking it here. I don't particularly like it here. It is what it is. You're leaving this Friday? Yes, Taylor. Good for you. I'd like to win a 10 grand a month one. I think 10 grand a month is a great ambition. Like that's a great amount of cash. 10 grand a month is perfect. And like, where do you go in the world? And I was speaking to my friend. I was like, maybe go to Scotland, maybe go to Ireland, and she was like, everywhere is on fire. There isn't a single place. There was a stabbing here. There was a gunshot here. There was a fire there. There was a robbery there. There was a everywhere is on fire. And it is like, it's terrifying and crazy. And I don't know, guys, can we all calm the fuck down? Can we all get together and calm the fuck down? Genuinely. I think what we're seeing is a really weird turn of events. I think Palestine has been a litmus test for how we treat humanity, and we've failed. We have totally, utterly failed. If people can do that to those individuals, they can do it to all of us. It's the ugliest underbelly of society, I believe. Nobody agrees on anything anymore. Nobody is willing to listen. Nobody's willing to communicate. It's very much, this is my opinion, this is how I feel, and and the extremity is so deep-rooted and embedded. It's so deep-rooted. The hatred is so deep-rooted. And it comes from fear. And I don't know how we get over it. I saw a video yesterday where somebody was talking about the enemy, and they were like, the enemies, like even as babies, what, should we let them grow up to be terrorists? Wild. And oh, that's interesting. So is anywhere in the world safe? Where do you go? And what do you do? What are you guys doing to make yourselves feel safe right now? What are you doing to make yourselves feel safer and better right now? How are you coping with things? I am so bored of the kind of circus act of politicians. I've been bored of it for a long time. So when you see in question in the whatever, in marijuana, lock my bloody door and lock it all out. Amen to that. When I see question time in the House of Parliament and they're like, would the Speaker, I guess, but yes, but the Speaker was too busy having a party, ha 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 ha. And you're like, shut the fuck up, you bunch of dicks. Anyway, hello Leah, how are you? Thank you for joining me on my live stream. So is everywhere on fire? Where is not on fire? Where should we go? Where should we go, gang? Where do you think we should go? Where's the place? That's one thing I want to talk about. Okay, where's not on fire? I try and switch off in the media. It's all used to divide us, in my opinion. 100% agree. Secret garden in my mind. That's a good plan. Secret garden in my mind. Number 2, Bernie's not happy here, but I'm not happy here. Where do I... Switzerland! I was thinking Switzerland. I've disengaged. I don't want to be told what agenda to follow anymore. You live in the most tolerant, diverse, accepting country in the world. You're hilarious, Rob. Have you watched the news? Have you watched the news? The racism in this country is unreal. And have no doubt it is racism. It's pure racism. Like, it's wild. It's wild. And how it's being stoked and divided. You're like, no, race has got nothing to do with it. It's nothing to do with it. It's white people wanting to maintain white privilege and for some reason feeling like they're being things are being taken away from them that just aren't. Not by the people that they're blaming anyway. And do you know why? I watched this really interesting video yesterday. I reposted it and I shared it. All hate and discrimination on the rise. Iceland could be cruel. Are you coming home, Louisa? I might do. I don't know. I might do, gang. I don't know what I'll do in England either, but I might do, because stop watching the BBC. I don't know where you think I get my news from, Rob. I don't know where you think I get my news from. California used to be Mexico. Like, there's a reason that it's called, some of the places here are called like Los Feliz, Los blah blah, it used to be Mexico. California used to be Mexico. So much land that we think we know and have is what Israel's done to Palestine, like 200 years later. It's like when we built the things. It's like when I went to Santa Fe and you realise that actually it's Native American fucking land. Everywhere was Native American land. And what we've built on it is built on stolen land. Like, that's what we've done. Have I missed something? Where are you? I am currently in California. I'm in Los Angeles, California. I am staying inside. I'm not going anywhere. We are fucking... Yes. It's pretty scary out there. Australia and the Aboriginals. Exactly. Exactly. I am very, very tempted. I'm very, very tempted to go to Poland and to buy a piece of land in Poland and have a farmhouse and have a cow. Like, I'm so tempted to go to Poland and live on a farm and have a baby cow and raise a baby cow. And I know that for many of you, you'll be like, what? Like, shouldn't you be married and have a baby and have kids and do all that? Yeah, that's not happened and I'm 42. And I think this is really interesting. So here's this idea. My whole life I've kind of wanted to meet a partner, wanted to have a boyfriend, wanted to be in love, wanted to be chosen, wanted to get married, wanted to build a family, build a unit, build these things. And for whatever reason, it's not happened. Like, I've never seemed to have met the right guy. And when I do meet guys, and I have this even in friendships, now maybe I'm the problem. I'm willing to hold up my hand. Maybe I am the problem. But I have this thing where, like, a lot of men seem to like to tell me what to do. And I don't like it. I will listen, and I do listen, but I've never been good at being told what to do. Like, I'm just not very good at it, right? This is why I'm in the situation that I'm in. I get it, it's fine, but I don't like being told what to do or how to behave. And then they get annoyed with me when I don't do what they say, and then they take it personally and like this huge slight. I've just spoken to a friend who, because I didn't listen to him 5 years ago about something, he still says, well, I'm not going to tell you because you won't listen to me anyway, so there's no point telling you because you won't listen to me anyway. Alright. And it got me thinking about my relationships with men. Like I love men. I think men are wonderful. Like, I love their energy, I love their insight, I love their companionship, I love their perspective, I love how cool they are. Like, I love men. I really miss having like a playful guy friend. Same, but I found one that doesn't do that, puts up my attitude, right? Like, and I love a guy that can chat back. Like, I love a guy that can hold his own. I love a guy that's not like, shut up, be in your place, but like, yeah, come on then, bring it. Like, I love that, right? I want that, I love that. I think they're very, very cool, but I've not found that, right? And I came across this video, and it talked about how, you know, some men don't, your democracy's biggest dreams. I think are my grandparents' biggest dreams. And about how modern age men have never, modern men are not used to as a whole, which is weird because if you think of us as individuals, like this is what I always find difficult, like when you talk about things like slavery or things, or you go, oh no, but people go, but I didn't do it, and you go, no, but your ancestors do it and you still benefit from it, and you can't see structurally how you still benefit from it. You go, but it wasn't me specifically, no. But as a whole, these things have generational pass on, right? So men back in the days had lots of control. The guys now are like, well, I don't have much power. And you go, no, but you still do structurally benefit from that power. So I've gone a bit of a left field one, but hopefully you can stay with me and bear with me. Let me know if you like this live stream. Do like and follow if you're welcome. Nice to have you here. Get this, men have never had women say no to them before. Men used to say no to other men. They never had women say no to them before. For example, you would have your father or the man of the house offer you up because you were property, and you would be passed on, and you would be like sold because you were property, and they would decide whether or not to say yes to you. Like, the men would say no to other men. Like, men would date other men on their daughter's behalf. So the woman wasn't actually saying no. And what's changed, what's happened now, is women are saying no to men. Women are going, no thank you, I don't want that. No thank you, I'm alright, thanks. No thank you, I'm alright, thanks. And it's a shame because I do think there's so many women that are lonely. Like, I'm lonely. Like, I would love to have company. I would love a cuddle. I would love to have a guy to talk to and be around and fuck his brain. I'd love some penis. I would love some penis. But if I haven't come across one that I go, you're cool and it'd be amazing and it'd be cool to be with you and hang out with you and fun, and if instead it's just going to be heart rate aching and depressing and sad and draining and feel like you're constantly chasing something or changing yourself in order to try and match somebody, I don't know how productive that is. I don't know who wants that. Guys don't want that, girls don't want that. Who wants that? Who wants that? So then there is a kind of element you go, well, I'm actually alright on my own. And more women are going, if I have to be on my own, I have to be on my own. Like, it is what it is. Like, it's fine. And so then I go, so rather than this idea of me thinking, oh, my 40s I'd be rich and famous and I'd be acting on TV and I'd be in TV shows and I'd have comedy specials and I'd be there smashing it and la 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 and I'd be married and I'd have twins. Part of me's like, or go to Poland, buy a plot of land, buy a farm and have a baby cow and chickens. And like don't kill the cow, keep the cow, like learn how to milk it, like milk the cow, like learn how to milk a cow, but like I'll have it for my baby, so like I'll know. But then is that running away? Is that running away, or is that a smart idea? And then I think, but if you go to Poland and you have a baby cow, how are you ever going to meet a guy? You're just never going to have sex again. Just agree that you're never going to ever meet anyone again. And then I go, yeah, but what if I just so happen to fall upon a farm where somebody happens to ride through and they're like, dzień dobry, and I'm like, hi. Louisa, you are fully speaking my language. Like, I wouldn't get a full-grown cow because I wouldn't be good with the full-grown cow because I never had a full-grown cow before. But I thought if I have a baby, like I never had a full-grown dog before, but I managed because she was a puppy. If your happiness and sex isn't all that, you can DIY. Yeah, I'm kind of over DIY. I think DIY is kind of bullshit. I think it's over, like, there's a reason we're supposed to do it with other people. Like, somebody else is supposed to be involved. Like, yeah, cool, you can do it on your own, great, and yes, it's important, I'm not saying it's not, but it shouldn't be instead of with another person. I think intimacy is important. Like, we're supposed to connect, we're supposed to be in a community. Okay, I've just answered my own question, I can't go live with a cow. I have to be in a community. What if I have a community? But then I'm like, well, like, it'll be fine. What if I get, like, some people to join in on my farm? And like we kind of live together, but then you'll end up having all like freaky sex, and it'll be weird, and be like everyone's having sex with everybody, and I'll get really like, oh, that's not for me, but thank you. I just want one person to have sex with. I don't want to have sex with all of you at the same time. I mean, I don't mind having sex with all of you, but you lot can't have sex with each other. You can only have sex with me. Okay, guys, we're getting somewhere. I'll have people on my farm with one cow, right? And I can have sex with all of them, but they can't. They can't have sex with each other. They can only have sex with me. This is a great plan. I think you're craving stability, which is why you're craving a desert island. I'm craving stability. I knew you were planning a cult. Is that what they call a cult? I could do a cult. I could easily do a cult. Okay, do you want me to do a cult right now? Okay, give me a thing to do a cult by. You're gonna be sore. Oh, fucking, it's a nice kind of pain. It's a nice kind of pain. Yeah, and go vegan. Oh, I really like butter though. Actually, butter's fine because it's milk from the cow, and I won't be like taking the milk from a baby. I'll be like, here's the milk from the baby, but like, I'll just have some extra for the cream, for the butter with some salt on. Bonnie, Blue and Louisa got a ring to it. No. We're not doing a petting zoo. We're not doing that. That extremity is wild. There is definitely so much going on there. I actually feel really sorry for her because, and I know she's doing it to be provocative, and I know that there's a part of it that's like, fuck it, I don't care, so I'm going to do it anyway. And I've seen that attitude, and you get it when people are so far gone that it becomes so extreme that you just go, well, this isn't healthy. You're not coming from a fulfilled or content place, I don't think, because you're being so extreme, and the fight that you have, the amount you're having to fight to, like, it's kind of discerning. Cults always seem to have to be vegan, do they? I don't want a vegan cult. I want like a cult with butter, like salted butter and fresh bread. Oh, I can't cook. Okay, so I'm gonna have to have somebody there. So this is my cult, okay? Every morning I'll be like this. Welcome everybody, thank you for joining me in this farm with our one cow and Bernie. I hope you guys have done the morning ceremony of being like, your beautiful little sausage head, your little monkey sausage head, this is my beautiful sausage head. Please, if you haven't already done so, please go and do so. The cow is very happy, and make sure you go talk to the cow, say thank you to the grass, say thank you to the trees, say thank you for being here, for the fresh air. Those of you with your skill sets that are good, if you've got the skill sets, those of you that have got skill sets in cooking bread, can you please get on with that skill set? Those of you with the skill set for cleaning the house really nicely, can you please all do that? And today it is Freddie's turn. Welcome, Freddie. If you want to, I'll be in there. Is that weird? Is that weird to do? Probably quite weird. Do you want a line from Magdalene? Form an orderly queue. Exactly. You think cults are a bad idea and now you're planning one. I'm just saying, I want to be on a farm with a cow and Bernie, but being on my own would probably be quite sad. I probably want to have some company. What is that noise? Is it a helicopter or aircon? It's a guy doing some gardening outside. That's what it is. Amazing sound and lighting. I know, I'm sorry for the sound and lighting. Are you still in Austin? No. So can I talk to you about my skin? Do you know what I've been doing? Double cleansing. Double cleansing. So what's happened is, look, it's all coming out. Oh, it's all coming out. I've been double cleansing. My skin's gonna glow. I'm gonna be like a glowing. Okay, second thing I want to talk about. You just want to be a part of society, which is not part of the messed up world. I think I am feeling insecure and whatever because I'm starting to be a bit judgy and I'm not usually quite a judgy person. I'm normally quite a non-judgmental person. Like, I make a decision about things very quickly, like yes or no, but I don't necessarily judge people. Like, and I kind of feel for people. And recently on TikTok, I've been following this person online. Not following, but like she keeps coming up on my FYP. And I found myself judging, and I don't like judging, but I found myself judging, and I almost don't want to talk about it because I don't want it to feel like I don't want that to be like bullying or a pile-on. But like, okay, so we all do it, babe. So I follow this person, and they recently went away with a partner, and they kept posting videos about going away. So the run up to going away, they were posting about going away, going on holiday, going on holiday, going on holiday, going on holiday. And then they went on holiday, and every time they go out to a bar or they go to the gym, they're like, here I am at the gym with my person, here I am at the bar with my person, here I am with the person with my person, here I am with the thing with my person. And I'm like watching it being like, oh, this is annoying, like stop, like just stop, like have a life, like stop recording everything for everyone to see every aspect of what you're doing, just be with your partner or be at the gym or be at the thingy, like stop. And then I'm finding myself watching it, and I'm like, well, why are you watching it if you don't agree with it? Just stop watching it. But then I find myself like intrigued in watching it. And then when they were away on holiday, they kept recording everything, and I was like, I don't see how this relationship is gonna work. This relationship is not gonna work because you're recording everything. Are you spending any time with them? And I used to be this person. I remember going away with my friend Paz to Mexico, and I was like, take a picture of me, take a picture of me. And Paz was like, can you get off your phone and just enjoy it, please? And I was like, no, I will, but I need to post it for my fans. My fans didn't fucking care. And then what would happen is I would post a photo, I got one shitty comment, and it would ruin the rest of the day, and it would ruin Paz's holiday because I got so consumed in doing the thing online rather than enjoying the moment in the room where I am. She says she's doing a live stream in Los Angeles when she should be out there fucking at a Universal studio doing something. Like, I am aware of the irony, I'm aware of it, I am aware of it, right? And my friend told me off. And then I remember going away with a friend of mine once, and I had the worst holiday ever because she spent the whole holiday creating shots to take, not enjoying the holiday, not being present. Everything was about taking a photo for social media, and it drove me insane. And I was like, I hate this holiday. I'm not having a good time. You're taking 4 hours to get ready, and then it takes us an hour to go for a meal because you have to, and then I'm not allowed to start eating until you've taken a picture of everything and everything. Like, I found it infuriating. And recently I've been following somebody, not so much judgment, but an awareness of your own experience and its impact, maybe, right? I love watching other people's journeys, holidays, careers, takes a break from my own life, right? And I found it so much, like, it was exhausting, right? And I get it, I get this need from social media, like I'm doing it now. And so when I'm watching somebody now and they've just gone on holiday with their partner, and he clearly doesn't want to be in any of the videos or any of the photos, and she's just posting about herself, posting about herself, posting about herself, posting about herself. And I'm like, you're on holiday, like, this is ridiculous. And when she's posting about being on holiday, she's making it out like it's such a big deal that she was able to go on a plane and able to do these things. And as somebody that's had anxiety before, like, I get it. But then when I see that vulnerability in somebody else, it makes me go, oh God, do I do that? Oh God, please don't tell me I do that. Oh, that's horrible. That makes me feel sick. And I don't know if I feel gross because I find it gross for her, or because what I'm doing is I'm actually judging myself, right? Because I'm not naturally a hater. Like, I'm not actually a hater, so I'm trying to figure out where this hate comes from. Is it more that I'm projecting my own insecurity if I don't like it, or is it just, oh, I just wouldn't do that? Anyway, they've come back from holiday and they've broken up with the partner, and now they're posting about, like, the partner, and they're alluding to him being mean, and I don't think that's very fair. I don't think that's very fair. No one cares, none of it matters on social media. And then I was thinking about, like, how I spoke about partners on social medias, and I've never really said anything about anybody on social media. Like, I've never said anything about anybody on social media about any previous relationships with partners. Like, I've purposely not said anything. Like, just save it all for a stand-up show and then write about it all on stage. I think that's better. But also, so more thing, I dislike seeing people pretend to live a perfect life and show me real life, right? Also, secondly to that, how difficult and challenging is it now to date somebody, to have a partner, to be excited by them, share it all on social media, and then next thing you know you break up and you're like, great, now I feel like a fucking idiot and I can't. And the problem is, like my last relationship, I didn't share any of the good stuff. I didn't share any of the fun stuff, good stuff. Also, he didn't want to be on whatever. But it also meant I didn't share any of the bad stuff. Like I just didn't share it. Anything that went wrong, I didn't share it. Like I didn't share anything because I hadn't shared any of it, so none of it was shared. And I think the problem is if you share the good stuff, and I've had this experience as well myself, if you share all of your life, people then expect to have aspect to all of your life, and then when they don't get it all, they're like, well, who are you? And then they think they own you, and it's bizarre and it's weird. I've learned to keep relationships private, and I kind of like, the one thing I did like about my previous relationship is I liked that he wasn't on social media. Like I liked that he wasn't on it at all, because I was like, oh good, because if he was, I'd be fucking looking at everything he was doing ever, and he wasn't. And I mean, he is, I think, but on a different account, but whatever. Like, I don't know, who knows, whatever. The point is, I don't think I want to date a guy that's got a social media account. I don't want to. Like, what are you doing on Instagram? Fucking mow the lawn, mate. Mow the fucking lawn, delete your account, Instagram for girls. Get a canal boat, soak up a wonderful community on the cut with real people. In a canal boat. Heidi, do you know me at all? Why would I be a dick in a canal boat? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Far too small, too seasicky. No. Absolutely not. No chance. Do you share your new... But then also, if I met a guy now and I was really excited, the first thing I'd want to do is be like, guys, look who's in my live stream. Look who's in my live stream. Look, I've got a guy. Like, I'd want to share it all. I'd be so excited to share him with you. So it is challenging, isn't it, navigating social media these days, I think. Like, it is challenging. Like, how do you choose how much to share and not to share? Because I share a lot of my life on here, right? And I think, well, don't share it because you don't need to. These are strangers. Like, you're all strangers. Like, sorry, but you're all strangers. I don't know you. And I know that's not going to build me a community, and I'm supposed to build a community, but like, also I don't know you. And you don't know me, even though you probably do know too much. Anyway, the point is, like, how do you do it? Because then also, sometimes what happens, see, I'm getting caught because the universe is saying, shut the fuck up, you're trying to build your community. Just be like, thanks so much for being here, friends. Isn't that what a cult is? My girlfriend doesn't have a social media, and I found I don't share much for myself. See? I kind of like that. The only thing is annoying though, like I wish, like they can not have a social media but be nice to take pictures of each other. Like be nice to take pictures of each other, I think that'd be cute. So you can have like your own private little diary of pictures. And if I do, it's just nature stuff. Yeah, I don't know how you date somebody with a social media account anymore, because now I look at that couple, right? So she's publicly shared him online. We've seen his face. She publicly got all excited online about going away, made a big massive deal. They only went away for 4 days, like it was tiny. I remember I went on holiday once, right, with this guy. Oh, I shouldn't tell you this, doesn't matter, forget it, doesn't matter. My friend's boyfriend gets him to do skits on Facebook, which is pretty funny. Okay. Oh, the queen of the camp. Have you ever joined a couple as a third for a night? Oh, it's you again, it's so boring. What was my point? Oh yeah, so now she shared this going on holiday, shared all the outfits, shared everything, and now they've been on holiday and she's come back and it's over and she's dumped. And now she has to navigate it on social media. I don't know why it annoys me. Like, I'm like, stop watching it. Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. So this is my problem. This is an issue with me. This is not about her. This is an issue with me. Why am do you know what? You're a cunt. I know you think you're funny, but I can't be bothered, so I've just blocked you because you're annoying. My partner did get judged for not having an account. Yeah. Do you want your partner to have a social media account? And does it say more about your own insecurity if you do? What if it's all for views? By friends and family? Yeah, and then they get views, but then like little things, like, so now I'm going down a rabbit hole with this creator. Not even a creator, it's just a person. It's not even creating stuff, it's just whatever. And they used to talk differently. And they used to talk with a really like Essex accent, like a proper Essex accent. And now they talk in like this baby voice, and I'm like, is this psychosis? Like, no, I'm not saying that to this person, please don't, I'm not hating. I'm saying like, are you aware that you're doing that? And then you're like, oh, do I do that? And then I'm like, how many people are on here watching me being like, oh my God, have you seen what she's posted? Oh my God, have you seen? Have you seen what she's posted? Have you seen what she's talking about? Have you seen how have you seen that she's crying again? Have you seen what oh my God, have you seen what she's done? Like, how many people are doing that on here to me? Hi. Hi. Hello, I see you. I just have this feeling that somebody's watching me recently. I have this feeling that I'm being watched by unnecessary sources. We're here to obey our cult leader, Louisa. Do you know what would be number one of my cults? Orgasms. I think orgasms are very important. They're important for good health. They're important for self-health. They're important for yourself. But also it'd be really good if you meet somebody that can help you have them as well. I think that'll be really important. I think that's why I'm so sad. Oh, I've shared too much. I've shared too much. Do you know there's an orgasm song in my show? So in my show I talk about orgasms and how important they are, and actually that was the message of Jesus and Mary. I found pictures from the Clapham Grand. Oh, that's good. Clapham Grand was great shows. I keep looking at myself in the camera. I don't know why I keep looking at myself. I love how you just don't care, but I do care a lot. I care a lot. I'm trying to look at you and you. I'm trying to look at the two cameras. I care a lot. Let me know if you like this live stream. Can you please press the like button if you like it, because that's how TikTok engages. Boring. I've also noticed recently on social media that it's not spreading anything. Like, nothing I'm posting is getting traction. Nothing I'm posting is getting traction. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that. So let's see. My Patreon. I need to grow my Patreon. Gang, what can I do to entice people to be like, we want to be a Patreon, let's support your musical? Because I think my messaging is getting missed.
For my family.
Oh my gosh, I'm on. Okay, hang on, guys. I've gone up in TikTok followers. What's happening? Why am I going up in TikTok followers? Not by many, but a few. That's nice. Hi gang, thanks for watching. Do you like this live stream? Are you into it? Let me know if you're into it. Or if you're not into it, can you say you're not into it? Can you say, I don't actually like this live stream at all? I find it very boring. I don't know why you're wasting your time. Can you tell me? Because somebody needs to tell me. I don't get the hint. Are you joking? Oh, 2 comments. 2 comments on my latest. Aww. Okay, something else has happened. This is hilarious. Could you do funny, crazy story times that usually get people in? How do you feel about sponsorship? Is that a no-no? I've been trying to get sponsorship. Can't wait to see it. You're brilliant. Thank you. One person has commented and somebody else has commented. It said I had 2 comments. Oh, somebody commented with a GIF. Okay, 2 things I want to talk about. Okay, this is more gossip. There was a podcast I followed called Insight, and it was amazing, and it was Helen Billers, I think, and Katie McKenna, psychotherapist, and they did this podcast about exposing narcissism and finding narcissists and all this thing, and it was such a brilliant podcast. And when they first started, they were so into each other and they were so excited about working together, and they grew this really big team and it became amazing, and the podcast grew and grew and grew and grew and grew. And then they started doing things that I was like, oh, I don't like this. They started introducing guests to their podcast and I was like, this is boring, I don't want to hear this shit. And then the podcast has dissolved completely and there's been no news, nothing. And then Katie has just posted on her Instagram after like a year saying, after careful consideration, we made a difficult decision to dissolve Insight. Be taken down. If you'd like to hear directly from either of us, a gentle reminder to all of you that you are not and never have been the problem. Oh, what's happened to them? What's happened to them? Hi Katie, I saw this coming a long time ago. Sad not to hear your voice, your kindness and your wisdom on the pod. You are inspirational, but it often felt like you weren't allowed to flourish. I'm really sad for how this has worked out. I always loved your input. Oh, that's sad. Have they fallen out? I think so. Like, they must have fallen out. I reckon it was that Helen girl. Like, the Helen's really... I reckon it's Helen. And I don't want to say that because I really like Helen. Like, Helen was cool as fuck. She's so brilliant and so insightful and she's got so much knowledge. And, like, I would love her to be my therapist. She's so fucking on it. And Katie was, like, the softer one and, like, the more kind of, like, underneath one. But then Helen was, like... I don't know. But then, oh, that's me being a misogynist. Oh, look at me. I'm going on blaming the other one. Like, why? That's what, oh. It was a great podcast. was a great podcast. Okay. Worst date story? I'll tell you a date story, a bad date story. I met this guy with my friend Lucia. We met these two guys and they were sexy, and one of them had dreads, really short dreads, and he was really sexy. And it wasn't a date. We met for a drink or something. I always remember this. We met for a drink or something, like, but we met before we went to cinema, or we weren't going to go to cinema together. Whatever. We just chatted to these guys, and they're really cool. And actually, it wasn't even a date. We're talking shit. I met guys before I was going to cinema, and we got on really well. And then they said, let's go to the cinema together. And then we went to the cinema, and then they ran off. It was a great date story. So, that's a great date story. I also thought of a situation that was horrible where I was thinking about this as well, right? This is a trigger warning. I have no energy to date, can't be bothered. How do I get out of my funk? Fuck knows. I don't know. I said that before, like, I feel like I've missed the boat, but like there's never been a boat. Like I never got into the boat. Like there just hasn't been like I've just not met the guy. I don't even care. I don't actually care anymore. Is that weird? Like I don't, like having a man in my, I have no, that's why I really can't stop thinking about opening a farm in Poland and just buying a baby cow. Is that weird? Here's why it would be a baby cow, because a full-grown cow, I won't know how to manage a full-grown cow. Like if I get a full-grown cow, you'd be like, well, how do you milk a full-grown, I've got no idea. Like, and also if it rushes at you, and cows really believe in you. Do you know that? They see you as 6 times bigger than you actually are. So good at jokes. I'm so good at jokes. It sounds better than a man for sure, but I hate that. No, because girls, we have to stop this. Well, it's better to masturbate on your own. Well, it's better than being with a man. Well, it's better to be single than have a man. Stop it. No. It'd be really cool to have a cool man. And a cow. Where's that guy? It'd be really cool to have a cool man and a cow. Like, a cool man, a great man, a nice man that adds and is fun and great. Okay, like, that guy. Where is it? I don't like getting into this, oh, it's back to, no, stop. We would all love someone to love, and to love us. Exactly, Sarah. Let's focus on that. They are out there. Thank you, Jilly. Let's change this attitude around. Come on, girls. Do you believe in love? Because I got something to say about it. In Portugal, I found mine online. Good for you. I thought I found the best guy, then he came out. Good for you for helping him on his journey. Very generous of you. Everyone deserves love. That's what we're asking for. I'm gonna burp. Just love. To have love. To have, hi Louisa. Ian, look at Ian sliding to my DMs. Ian wants some love from me. Build a farm and they will come. But will you still follow me on Patreon? Will you sign up to my Patreon if I move to Poland and live on a farm with a baby cow? I actually think that's probably more interesting than... You need to find a farmer. Yes, absolutely. You'd still follow me. You would. You'd still come with me to a farm in Poland. I'd love baby cow videos, right? Farm content. I have got it in me. I would stay on your Patreon to watch you build a farm. I'd still do God is on the musical. Like I'd do it once a month in a different city. But the majority would be like, I'm up at 5 AM, I've got to milk this cow. Sign me up, what do I walk into? Your new life, Ian Branch, your new life. I know, Bernie on a farm, because Bernie's depressed here. Bernie, she hates it here, and I need to think about Bernie. And then I thought, or do I move to New York? I know my sausages are sad, is a little sad. Would you like a baby cow? I think you'd love a baby cow. And then, hang on, what are you saying no for? Have Bernie been in New York? Never thought my life would change so fast. And then like that. Hi Bernie. And then I thought, if I move to Poland and have a farm with a baby cow, I'll make a baby. I'll make a baby on my own. I'll do the. Hey, I've got 5,000 posts on my Instagram. That's cool. Filter comments to this pod. New York is just dirty London. No, New York, farm all the way. I know, but like, can I just get New York out of my system? Do I go to New York now whilst I'm here, try and get this fucking musical off the ground, and kill myself, figuratively, with Bernie, sell my house, sell my house, rent somewhere for 6 months in New York, try and get this music off the ground whilst I'm here, and just do it and be done and get there? Or do I just go, do you know what, guys? I'm out. I'm done. I'm done. I'm out. I'm going to my farm in Poland. And I can't speak Polish, and I've never had a cow before, but I managed with the Bernese Mountain Dog. Sounds like you have a great plan B. So you think go to New York, but New York's gonna be musical farm, baby donor, completed, mate. You don't need a man to raise a baby. I end up, no, but stop saying this, Jillian. I don't want your negative energy. I want a man to help me raise a baby, okay? I want it. I know you did it without one. I'm good for you. So did my mother. I grew up without one, and I would love to know what it feels like to have a unit, to have a mum and a dad that he respects her, that he loves her, that he is kind to her, that he protects the family, that he looks after the children, that she loves and respects him. I would love to see that in my lifetime. I've never seen it in my lifetime. I would have loved not have had to. Of course, this is the thing. And I get, listen, I'm a big fan of, if it doesn't work, get the fuck out. Like, have a one-person relationship. Absolutely be a single mum. 100,000,000% every time of day of the week, or a single dad. Every time of day of the week. That makes no sense. Every day of the week, 100,000,000% do it on your own. It's better to do it on your own than be in an unhappy relationship. All I've ever seen is horrible relationships, and then a baby, and then people are like, do it on your own. You're like, no, because it must be so cool to be like I've never seen love mum and dad on a card. In fact, when I do see that, I feel a bit sick. So I'm like, ugh, weirdo. You got mum and dad. Loser. What a fucking loser. It should be 2 cards. One from mum, one from dad. I really hope this is your reality and you'll look back in 5 years. Maybe your baby daddy might be in New York. Exactly. I'm gonna join a fancy members bar. I'm gonna join a fancy gym, and I'm gonna live somewhere where I can walk to like a coffee shop and get like a coffee, even though I like my coffee machine. And I'm gonna live near a park with some water where Bernie can get in the water, and I'm gonna be making 10 grand a month to somehow make this feasible. I should be more worried. I should be more worried about my financial situation than I am. See what this is? Do you see what this is right now? This is an impression of a woman with her head in the sand, just thinking it's gonna be alright. This is why my ex didn't like me. He was like, you need to plan, you can't live like this. And yet here we are. Why do I keep talking about him today? I don't know. It's weird. Something's in the air. Best thing my mum did was leave my dad. Exactly. 10 grand a month. Exactly. I could get that with a baby cow. I could get farm content. Like, I keep starting this story and I keep going on tangents. So I can't handle a big cow. Right, I wouldn't know how to have a big cow. But if I have a baby cow, are you still willing to do talks with people? Absolutely, Alex. I'm doing it right now. You need to forget about the penis for now. I have forgotten about penis for a very long time. I have not had a sniff of a dick in a very long time. A sniff of a dick is a very disgusting sentence. I feel lucky to have grown up in a loving family. Mum and dad had 12 kids. That's really rare. That's really cool. Blech, says the thingy, right? Whiff of a dick, sniff of a dick. Have I shown you my new merch? I just joined a creative writing group for women. I bet they'd love to hear from you. Well, if they're willing to pay £1,000 each as part of my first 10 grand a month plan, they can, Alex. Okay, this is my new merch. Anyway, can you focus, gang, before I keep doing this? What a time to enter the chat. Okay, If you like this chat, please can you like this live stream? Let's get it to 25,000 likes, then I can fuck off on here because then my day job is done, okay? I don't know if these chats work. I don't know what my point is. This is only going to stop in 6 weeks' time, and then what you're going to do? You're going to be like, oh, Louisa, you fucking stop doing the chats. Oh my God, that merch is gorgeous. I'd buy that foil print. Thank you. Penis, 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 penis. I know. Anyway, it's fine. Point is, what was my point? I forgot what my fucking point was. Why am I doing live streams? It's spaghetti. It's 8 weeks spaghetti. We were being willing to fail. We were being willing to be vulnerable, to be shit. Will these live streams work? Nobody knows, but you never know. Yes, these live streams might lead to anything, not lead to anything, and people will watch it being like, why is she doing a live stream? What a loser. Or, like in 6 weeks' time, I could be getting fucking hundreds of views and people being like, here's 10k a month, and I'll be like, what did Louise do? Just kept live streaming. What did she talk about? Everything and anything. Anyway. Back to my point, and somebody said to me yesterday, they said, I seem to get more interaction when I leave, so goodbye. Would you ever do a What Will Beyonce Do Next, part 2? No, because fucking what happened is that. Would you be willing to share more of the musical again? Only when I get to 50,000 likes on here. Oh, I'm doing my first bit of 5 minutes of stand-up on Thursday. Any advice? I've done this before. You've been here before, or is that somebody different? That must be somebody different. It doesn't matter, is my advice. Have fun. Don't sweat the small stuff. It literally doesn't matter. Literally doesn't matter. And I say this with love. Nobody cares. Okay? So have fun. I was thinking this is really bad advice to give new female comics. Here's my advice. Here's my real advice to new female comics. It's bullshit. It's a slog. It's hard fucking work. Shut up and do the fucking time. Get on stage, every kind of stage, up and down the country, every kind of fucking gig. Don't expect to be comfortable. Don't expect to be rewarded. Don't expect to be praised for it. In fact, don't fucking do it, is what I would say. And only then, when you're like, I still want to do it, then you fucking do it. And then come talk to me in 10 years' time. That's what I would say. Which is not the encouraging thing that I know you want, because what you want is good for you, chase your dreams, go for it. But as somebody that hasn't been there, I'm like, no, it's a slog, it's horrible, it's fucking hard work. Do something else. Do something else. Because this costs a lifetime. So if it's a hobby, great, but this costs a life. So if you can do something else, do. And I know that's bad. I know that's not what you want to hear. If you're still willing to pay me for my talks, Alex, I'm very happy to give them to you. Wow, you should mentor. That's what I would say. I want honesty. That's what I would say. So when it's you, be very selective on whose opinion, criticism becomes your business, and have fun. Exactly. And also, be careful where you're getting criticism and opinions from, because if they haven't walked in your shoes or done what you've done, I don't think you should be taking advice from people that unless they've known what you've done and been where you are. People like to give advice, but often their advice is reflective of their life. So my advice I just gave you is reflective of my life. You might do so well. You might do that first gig, smash it, have a really good time, get an agent straight away. Next thing you know, you're booked on TV and you're doing panel shows and you're having a great time. I really hope if that's what you want, that happens for you. But I'm also like aware of the reality, and being a woman in comedy is like being a woman in any kind of art form or anything that you trailblaze, anything that you do things differently. In any industry where you do things on your own terms and do things differently, you're literally going to be cutting down trees the whole fucking time, and it's hard work. So if you can do something else, do. I never listen to opinions of people I wouldn't take advice from. There you go. And from a whiff to a TED Talk. There you go. Can't complain. Guys, how much is this live stream worth to you right now? But that's also why I say it doesn't matter. In your first gig, it doesn't matter. So don't make it a big deal. Like, have fun. Like, it's so cool to say you've done it and have a go. Like, go and have a go and have fun. And then do another one. And then do another one. And do another one. And be like, actually, this is 1 of 20. So it's not that, like, take the pressure off. It's 1:20. Just do 1:20. I'm so glad I opened the app. I'm glad you did too. Can I go back to my important point that I was trying to make, that I've been trying to make since 2 o'clock? Please like this live stream. If you like this live stream, let me know. You're the one person I've met that truly resonates with me. I know you hate me. I'm sorry. Okay? Hang on. T, stop changing the subject. So I wouldn't be good with a giant cow because I don't know how to act with a giant cow. However, my thing is, if I have a cow from when it's a baby, right? So then it's a baby and I'm working out how to figure out the baby cow, and like I touch its legs and I touch its belly. Then the cow's like, this is my mum. She's only got 2 legs. But then it's like, mum. The baby cow's like, mum. Then we'll grow together. And so then as the cow gets bigger, I'll be like, no, stop. And the cow will listen because the cow will be like, that's my mum. What do you think? Right? Like, if I got a giant cow, I'd be like, I don't know how to deal with this. And also giant cows, like, because my mum used to speak to cows. My mum used to speak to cows. Like, my mum used to milk cows. Like, it's in my blood because my mum milked cows. Like, she milked cows from the age of 7. I've lost interest in God as a woman. Why have you lost interest in God as a woman? Heidi, don't do this to me. You know I'm very sensitive. Have you seen the cow cuddle farm in the UK? No, but I would totally go to a cow cuddle farm. Are you going to say because you're more interested in because of the move? So, what was I talking about? I can't fucking remember. Something about cows. What I'm saying is, I think I can handle a farm if I have a baby cow. But if I have to have it from a baby. Okay, it's so much better. Good. Because that was it. My mum used to milk cows. Like, she milked cows from the age of 7. What accent would my cow have? Well, it would be a Polish cow. So it would be Maud. You've been in America too long. I was like this before. I've just spent too much time on my own. It's fine. It's fine. We're doing really well. I spoke to my friend earlier. He's like, you should be gigging 5 times a week. Why aren't you gigging 5 times a night? 5 times a night. You should be gigging 5 times a night. And I immediately was like, and he's like, why have you been in America? Like, you could have done everything you've done in America here. Like, you could have done what you've done there over here. And I was like, thanks. Thanks so much. Really great. Always great to chat. Like, always great to chat. And then you're like, could I have done what I'm doing in England here? No, because I didn't want to do it in England. And the whole point of challenging myself and being here is that you're in the eye of the fucking storm and you write something that's really fucking real and resonates and has a hit to it, like has some fucking pizzazz, that's the wrong word, to it. That's the whole point of doing it here. That was the whole point of doing it in Austin. And being in the UK and feeling stuck and like not creative, that's hard. At least here, like here, I've started this. Like, I've moved to America to have 29 of you talk to me on a live stream where I go, mmm. That's not progress. I don't know what it is. I'm living the dream. You don't want it to go one ear or out the other. I have a cracking cow joke, but it needs a Scottish accent. Go on then. It's love. You get me, don't you guys? You get me. Why am I not growing in Patreons or followers? Let me see on TikTok. Let me see if I've gone up any followers in this live stream. 10 cows to feel. Which one's on holiday? I don't know. Which one's on holiday? Oh, somebody's commented saying this is amazing. Ooh, that's nice. And why have I got a... Worth a shot, I hope it helps. Thank you, Kaylee Kavanagh. It did help. Milk it for us. The one with the wee calf. Oh, I don't get it. Which one's on holiday? The one with the wee calf. The one with the wee calf, that's hilarious. The one with the week off. No, that needs the one with the wee calf. The wee calf, that's like a Northern Irish joke. Like, the cow who's on holiday, you're fucking with my dignity. You're fucking with my dignity. I've got a cow, and it's which one's on holiday? The one with the wee calf. That was very good. Okay. Gang, we've been live now for an hour. Thank you for joining me on this live stream. It's a pleasure, as always, to have you here. Do me a fucking solid. Well, try thanking God. Yeah, the big fella. You mean the woman? Do you mean the woman? Do you mean God the woman? Yeah, thank her. Thank the mother. Thank the woman that gave birth to you. Thank the woman that pushed you out of her fucking vagina and carried you for 9 months. Thank the woman that gave you the fucking bones and the blood and the brain stem that you have. Thank her. Thank the fucking woman. But no, let's forget the woman. Let's put the woman completely to the side and thank an imaginary thing in the fucking sky to make yourself feel fucking better and relevant and important, rather than actually recognise your own mediocrity when you realise how powerful and impressive the female fucking form is, even though it has none of the medical research or fucking, you know, thingy that men's bodies have, because your carcass is the fucking prototype. Yes, you wanted Goddess from the musical, I've just given it to you. I've just given it to you. And when they don't know what to say, they undermine you with, you need a nap, says Richard 5515. Thanks, Richard, you're such a legend. Oh, what a big man you are. Wow, so sexy. Everyone just sit on Richard's dick. Yeah, Andrea. Yeah, Catherine. Yeah, Pip. Yeah, Filio. God, I love women. Don't be moody, Louisa. Thank you, Alex. Thank you. God, I love women. I love women. I love women so much. I love women so much. So much. We love you too. Good. Okay, gang, do me a solid. Go on my last post and just retweet it for me. Not retweet it. I've done a Mary Magdalene story. For some reason, TikTok is limiting things and I don't know why. So can you just go in there and just blah, 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 blah. What about men? What about men? Well, Anthony, what about men? Why don't you look back at this live stream and see the input that the women have had, and then see the input that the men have had, and then you tell me what about them, okay? Why don't we do that? Because we've all said that we love them. We've all said that we want... Anyway, I haven't got time. I've got 1 minute over. I've got 1 minute over. 1 minute over my live stream. You're getting more than your money's worth today. So... I filmed it on a new camera. I've changed my camera settings. Shall I show you? Look, hang on. Can you see that? Oh God, is that? See? So like here I look like this, but there I look like this. What? Crazy, I know. And then on here I look like, oh no, hang on, that doesn't work. Hang on, how do I? Oh no. There's a way to do it. I know, you have to put, I know. Tomorrow I'm going to try a streaming software where I can stream to YouTube and TikTok at the same time. So it may or may not work. So you really are... Oh, I've got a TikTok hat! I don't know what that means, but thank you, Gareth. Gareth, that was useful. I appreciate you, Gareth. We see you. We love you. I hope you get a good time. I hope you get shown a lot of love, Gareth. Money for you. Yes, let's send me more money, okay? Because I need to buy a baby cow. Exactly. A whiff, a good whiff, yes. Yes, yes! Oh, that was a callback to what I said earlier. Snaps for Gareth. See how much we like Gareth? See? See how much love Gareth gets? Because Gareth's a nice guy. What about God? Thank him. Why don't we thank him? What about him? Fuck off. What's the latest for staying out of the US? I mean, Gabby, I'm still very much in the US, so... Okay, quick poll before I leave. Should I leave America, genuinely? Should I get out now? But where do I go? Can you help me? What do you think? Strangers on the internet, can you help me make a decision, please? Because it's a bit scary. What do I do? No, not yet. Yes. Okay. Well, that's the internet, and you don't know. No, not yet. Yes, we don't know. That is the internet in a nutshell, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies. Oh, let's just start this musical and see what happens. We're nearly there. We've got for August head to New York. I know. Come to my nightclub venue in Vauxhall. You've got great equipment for your show. Yes, baby. Stay out of your July shows at least. Yes, you need to see it through. I know. We'll do the July shows, and then I think maybe we'll sell my house and go to New York. Imagine moving my desk. I know your desk would come with the Alex, like it's still in storage. I love that desk. I might have to sell it though, because I don't know what to do. We're fine. We do know what we're doing, and we are doing it. Okay, that is what we share with the universe, and that is what's reflected. Okay. Catherine lit up a rose in my gift gallery. Thank you. What is going on? What have I missed? Have faith in Mary. Have faith in Mary Magdalene. I'm going to read you an orgasm prayer, but I might do that tomorrow. So remind me tomorrow that I've got to read you an orgasm prayer, okay? Because there's an orgasm prayer that ChatGPT wrote, and it's so good. Musical monkey farm donor. Stay focused. Thank you, Heidi. Heidi always brings it back to, because I always go, and then Heidi's like a. Alex comes in, and Alex throws in like detours and spanners that I have to catch, and then Catherine gives us jokes. And then Heidi's like, can we back in the room? See, I love this. Look at this little community. None of you have a penis, so you can't join my farm cult, but... You're ADHD. I'm the chair. Heidi's the chair. Alex ADHD. Snaps for Gareth. And E-Keep is just random, just coming in with things that happened 5 minutes ago. No idea, but I'll pray to Mary. Lol, thank you. How do you use an old person filter on a live? Oh, you're being mean. Are you being mean, JRC? Because I'm an old person. Here's a retort to that. Yes. 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 Why are you being mean? Why do you want me to cry? Why do you want to make strangers cry? Just because it makes you feel better? You're horrible. I hope you step on a plug. I hope you step on a fucking plug today. I hope you step on plugs. I hope all the lights turn red. Oh my god, so sorry. Well, you're not sorry, are you? You're just being mean to a stranger. You got no idea. You didn't mean to be rude. Well, you did mean to be rude because you were rude, so how dare you? How dare... Look, I genuinely thought it was a filter. Ah! It's like they don't stop. It's like they don't stop. Like, why would you be so cruel? That's mortifying. Hilarious. So here's what I will say. I've recently on some of my videos I have been putting on filters and stuff and putting on things because I want to clear my skin up. Look at my skin in this camera, right? And look at my skin in this camera. So here's what I say. You should sign up to Patreon to apologise. You should sign up to Patreon. I've been double cleansing. This is double cleansing. And I was thinking this as well. I did a video recently on YouTube and I put a filter on the video. And then I was like, why am I putting a filter on it? Because I don't look like that. And it's not what I look like. And I think you should take it off. Because if I start buying into, oh, that's what I look like, does that then mean that I'm not gonna like who I see when I look in the mirror? And I don't want that to be a thing. I don't want to not like who I see in the mirror. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, I look like that and then not like that. And I also do feel that I always think it's weird that we have to look younger, because I feel like, I know I'm going to make you feel guilty now and I'm talking about my mum again. My mum died when she was 62. And I remember seeing a woman in a Sainsbury's checkout, and I think she was turning 65. She's like, I'm so old, I'm so old. And I was like, you're so lucky to be 65. Like, you're so lucky to be 65. And then I feel like, actually, every year we turn, but kind of, there's lots of people that don't get to turn that age. And if everything is about looking young, then essentially what that does is diminishes and undermines the age and the experience and the life that you've lived. Because what you've said is it doesn't matter. What you're saying is these last 10, 20 years don't matter. You're saying all that matters is being young, but when I was young and super slim and super skinny and fucking stunning, like beautiful, men didn't talk to me then either. So so I kind of feel like, well, I was hot then, I can be hot now, and I can look like this, and then other times I can get really made up and look really sexy and gorgeous. And I kind of like that you're like, this is just a human being being a human being. Like, it's real, right? And isn't that what we want? Wouldn't it be cool to be real? And also, like, I have a zest for life that I think is quite beautiful to be around. Like, that's like an essence that I have. And I don't think you can fuck with that. Well, that took a turn. Sure, I feel sure. I'm just gonna read your comments and I'm gonna go. Aging is a privilege. I'm 37 with pure grey hair. We love a grey hair, man. The world has lost sight of beauty of life. It's a privilege to grow old. Not everyone gets it. I would have loved to see my mum age. Louise, I can so relate to that. Filters on here are insane. I'm growing into an old person face. Really grateful for that. Backing you all the way. My great aunt was Mary Magdalene. My mum was Mary Magdalene. I am too. You're just not a child anymore because we're intimidating. Oh, I showed my mum a filter of me old and she cried because she'd never seen me at that age. Tell me I'm not Irish Catholic. We need 40k. Oh, we're at 39.3 likes. That's funny. Guys, I've gone 10 minutes over, all because of a troll. This is, my eye's too close. Is this too close for you? Is this too close for you? Is this nice? Do we like this forehead? We're at 40, we made it to 40. Tomorrow, remind me of my orgasm prayer, okay? I am going to go now and cry. The best thing I see is the glint in your eye when you're reading a script and you know it's woo! Okay, I do know it's woo because it is woo, it's very exciting. I get very excited. You missed it earlier, Scottish Vibes, because I went on a rant and I did a bit of stuff in the script and I kind of did it in the thingy. It was pretty good. Anyway, let's go. This is boring. We're over it. Okay, big love. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Love you. Bye. Good night. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye.